Chicago to give him some touches early in the game to try and get him going.
Now here's Nance. After the miss from Craig Elo. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Pippen outside. Tries a three. And the Bulls get it back. Here's Grant. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Boy, they didn't waste any time, did they? They got going right away.
They obviously had a plan coming in, and they've put it to good use.
And the Cavaliers call time here. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Williams is checked in. Here is Price.
You know, over the last 3 seasons now, this is the 26th meeting between the Bulls and Cavs, so there is nothing that either team is not familiar with about the other. They know each other quite well.
Yeah, so adjustments will be key. The game plan should be known, so those little tweaks in the game are huge.
Well, Michael Jordan on a historic pace. And for more, here's David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Michael Jordan is well on his way to a 4th straight scoring title. With 14 games left, including tonight, Jordan's averaging more than 33 points per game, giving him a more than 2-point lead over Utah's Karl Malone. The only other player to lead the league 4 straight seasons, the great Wilt Chamberlain. Back to you, Kevin.
That's some good history right there, David. Thank you. MJ is a special player. He's a great scorer. Mike, look at his game. Tell me why.
This might not be the first thing you think of, but his conditioning has a lot to do with it. MJ just never gets tired. He can carry a team.
I've never seen anything like it. The best three-point shooting team in the NBA, Clark, the Cleveland Cavaliers. Leading the league at 41%. They also are number 1 in attempts and in three-point shots made.
And you know, Kevin, the injury to Brad Daugherty, I think, forced Cleveland into becoming a more focused team from the three-point line. Guys like Price and Craig Elo, Steve Kerr, all shooting it well. That's Mark Price, for those wondering.
That's right.
And usually, you can count on him to convert there. The D did just enough to throw him off.
And then slammed in by Jordan.
Cleveland fans looking nervous as Jordan is finding his groove early on.
The Cavaliers trail by 16. Offensively, Clark, things have sort of fallen apart for them.
And they need to recover as soon as possible.
Here's Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Horace Grant.
You know, the way his shot went so wide, pretty obvious he got fouled.
Oh, yeah, plenty of contact there.
Steve Kerr checked in for Cleveland. Chicago also making some changes. Purdue is checked in for Cartwright. King comes in for Grant. And Armstrong subbed in for John Paxson. Kerr against Armstrong. Hands it from downtown.
These two teams met in Chicago 5 days ago. The Bulls winning 102-95. MJ with 41 points on 32 shot attempts. Horace Grant had a double-double.
And you know, Coach, Scottie Pippen chipped in with 9 assists as well. Mark Price was excellent for the Cavs in the losing effort. 25 points, 8 dimes. I think the Cavs are going to need more from everybody else tonight.
Now, here is Jordan. 13 points in the game.
Listen, you either double Jordan now or you're going to pay for it later.
The Cavaliers trail by 19. Elo the pass to Daugherty. Kerr kicks to Nance. Pass to Daugherty with 4 seconds on the clock. Here's Elo. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
What a shot to beat the buzzer, and that's how you gain momentum.
Yeah, that kind of a shot always energizes a team.
Michael Jordan getting it done for the Chicago Bulls. Going on an absolute rampage. Piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. Welcome back, everyone, to Richfield, Ohio, just a bit south of Cleveland, home of the Cavs. Kevin Harlan, Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge here. We're set for the start of the second quarter between the Cavs and Bulls. It's a big matchup in the Central Division.
Opening night for both of these teams in Chicago, Michael Jordan went off for 54 points. An overtime win for the Bulls.
And Clark, that 54-point outburst for Michael, a season high for the all-world guard.
Kevin seems like he just has the Cavs number. I mean, he also had those 41 points 5 days ago against Cleveland. MJ slept real well last night in anticipation of this one.
He must have. But boy, he gets ready to play him, doesn't he?
Yep.
The headline of the Cleveland sports page, Mission Impossible. Elo to try to ground Air Jordan. For more, let's go to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, you can bet that Michael Jordan read that as well. He's quoted in the article as saying, Craig Elo is a very good defender, and I accept him as a challenge. Now, the backstory, of course, is that Elo was a minor league player just 3 years ago. Now, he signed a new contract here in Cleveland, and his defense was a big reason why, but you know Jordan's going to bring something extra tonight. Kevin?
He always does. David, thank you for that. Mike, the Cavs coaches probably wish they ran that story on another day.
I mean, did they have to run that article today? Let's be clear. As good as Elo is, no one is stopping Michael Jordan when he's on. Sorry, Craig.
Doherty is out there with Williams. Then it's Kerr. Then it's Nance. And it's Elo in at the two-guard spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. An excellent job by the Bulls, Clark. So far on defense, they've limited the Cavs' three-point shooting game.
With Jordan and Pippen defending the perimeter, hard to get good looks. The Bulls are not an easy team to knock down threes on.
Not at all.
The first-year head coach of the Bulls, 44-year-old Phil Jackson, the last 2 seasons, Jackson was an assistant under former Bulls coach Doug Collins. And while Jackson was a head coach in Puerto Rico, this is Phil's first NBA head coaching job.
Elo outside. Six to shoot. Looking for Nance, and he gets it there. Plenty of space. No good that time, so the Bulls will take it the other way. And Bulls coach Phil Jackson, a great player back in the day, you may recall, Clark, with the New York Knicks.
Yeah, he was on championship teams in 1970 and 73 with the Knicks. And he's a player's coach. He's known to be laid back, but it'll be interesting to see if he can take this Bulls team to the next level.
My guess is he can. What do you think?
I would agree.
Here's Doherty. And another miss by Cleveland.
He just can't seem to get anything to go. He's in a bit of a rut.
He's got to simplify things on offense. Concentrate on getting quality looks and not settling for bad shots. You've got to wonder, they're doubling Jordan on defense, and Jordan is still outsmarting them. Now what?
And the Cavaliers with possession here. They want to break this scoring drought, Mike.
Well, they've had a lid over the basket for a while now.
Indeed. Michael Jordan has had such great success, Mike, against this Cleveland franchise, hasn't he?
The shot last year on this floor, 54 points opening night in Chicago. MJ loves playing the Cavs.
He does indeed. And so it's Cleveland with it. Price, the pass to Williams. Nance outside. It's Elo on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot's good on the assist by Nance. Elo's got 7 points.
Nance doing a nice job finding open teammates. That's what makes him a really good all-around player.
Here's Jordan. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, are they locked in on offense, knocking down every shot right now.
And the other team has to step it up on defense. No excuse letting them torch you like this.
Doherty with the screen on Armstrong. And they double up Price. Nance in the post. Grant on him. Nance, no good. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 15-5 run here. Jordan, the pass to Cartwright. Good on the shot. Cartwright's got his first points in this one.
Nice job on the interior. Cartwright shoots a high percentage because he takes quality shots. He never forces bad shots. The Cavs shocking the NBA with a huge trade back in November, trading their leading scorer and one of the best two guards in the league, Ron Harper, and a first-round pick to the Clippers, and got two young players back.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Mike, for the Cavs, the trade has been a catastrophe so far.
You lose Harper, who is averaging 22 a game. The two players you get back, one has already been cut. The other playing pro ball in Italy. So you don't replace Harper's production at all.
Not at all. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Brown's checked in.
That's Armstrong playing his main role, distributor.
A minute 42 left to play in the first half. Price looking it over. Williams passes to Brown. Now here's Doherty, and it's blocked by Jordan. Here's Pippen driving the lane, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
Jordan's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Elo outside. Here's Williams. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Pulls up. And another miss by Cleveland.
Couldn't have asked for a better look. And a little frustration, he didn't get it to drop.
Back to Jordan. Chalk up two there.
Michael Jordan.
Jordan's got 31 points.
Playing well on both ends of the floor, stifling defense and dangerous O. That's a heck of a combo.
That's what has built this lead.
On the wing, Williams. And the pass to Brown. Jordan against Elo. Down low. Shoots from 8. Here's Doherty. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Going in. Oh! Wow! My goodness!
Man! You know, with all the other things Pippen does so well, sometimes I think we forget how good a passer he is.
Elo, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And he goes right after the guy who just scored on him. Payback.
He did a lot of payback. Made sure to return the favor.
Some pride on the line right there. He wasn't about to be outdone.
Looking to stretch this lead out even further, going right after his shot.
And the defense continues to not be up to the challenge.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Bulls running away with this one. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. All right, here we go. The second half start from Northeast Ohio with Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and DA. This is Kevin Harlan. It's the Cavs and Bulls, a huge game in the Eastern Conference playoff picture. Here's Chicago. Thus far, another monster game for Michael Jordan against Cleveland. You know, Mike, he just owns the Cavaliers, doesn't he?
Well, the newspaper editor didn't do Cleveland any favors by running that article. Jordan making a point tonight, no one can guard me.
Very clear. So starting the second half, here's who Phil Jackson has on the floor. They've got Pippen. Cartwright is out there with Grant. Then it's Jordan. And it's Paxson in at the 5.
Michael Jordan.
An effective point. Paxson moving the ball with conviction.
And here are the Cavaliers. Up top, Nance. Now here's Bennett, defended by Pippen. Passes to Elo. 5 to shoot. Goes up on the high post. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Grant's got 7 rebounds in the game. And looking at Cleveland's three-point numbers, Clark, they're down compared to what they normally do.
Well, you know, it was a point of emphasis and focus for Phil Jackson and his staff. I mean, the Cavs offense is centered around, predicated on knocking down threes. So Chicago clearly looking to disrupt that.
And here is Elo. He's got 9. Here's Bennett. And another miss by Cleveland. Here's Pippen. That one goes. Counted. Pippen's got 4 points in the quarter.
Big effort gets the big reward. Simply outplaying the defense.
Oh, and they need a basket in the worst way.
I think they're forcing things right now, and it's why their offense looks so pedestrian.
Nance outside, and it's Bennett in the corner. Just 4 to shoot. Doherty dishes to Elo. That one's off, still out of sync.
He is not missing too many of those. Count on it.
Defensively, that's not the game plan. But sometimes you get lucky.
And the shot is good. Jordan's got 39.
He is anchored in and making a living down low tonight.
It is great to see Brad Daugherty out there. Earlier in the season, Brad had ankle surgery, and he still isn't up to 100%. If Cleveland wants to make the playoffs, they need Daugherty healthy.
Pass to Price. Over Paxson. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Pippen. That one falls, coming off of Paxson's feed. Pippen's got 13. And the great Brad Daugherty, an all-star the previous 2 seasons for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah, he's the #1 overall pick back in 1986, and he certainly has lived up to the billing of being a franchise center. He's a double-double machine, highly efficient, very skilled, and still working his way back to that all-star level.
Clark, you were a double-double machine, about 19 points a game, and just a hair under 10 rebounds a game.
Yeah, I found my way into that category the short time that I played, Kevin.
On the wing, Nance. Pass to Bennett. Elo outside. Daugherty against Cartwright, trying to end the drought. And another miss by Cleveland.
Look, the Cavs have been a bit disappointing this season, sitting at 32 and 36.
Oh, that was a sensational dunk.
Woo. Man, oh, man. Coming out of halftime, they're on an absolute tear.
And I don't know what was said in that locker room, but it's working.
Paxson against Price. Nance, right side. Daugherty with the screen on Paxson. Price kicks to Daugherty. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Pippen. Rollins checked in for Brad Daugherty. Chicago also making some changes. Will Purdue's checked in for Cartwright. And King subbed in for Horace Grant. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Bennett. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
They desperately need something to fall.
Well, they're on the wrong side of a big run. Never a good feeling.
And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
What a power surge by these guys. They can't miss.
Literally, what a stretch. Michael Jordan won the MVP in 1988, finished second in voting last year to Magic Johnson. I think he's in the conversation again. MJ leads the league in scoring. The Bulls with the 2nd best record in the East. And this is what big guys like him should do, using his height to punish the D inside.
Jordan the pass to Pippen. Over Nance. And Scottie Pippen the bucket on the assist from Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
Jordan's got assist number 5 here tonight. Hey, Clark, in the MVP race, it feels like it's Magic Johnson against Michael Jordan. What do you think?
I agree. And you take a look at Magic. He's your pick if passing is what you favor. Over 11 assists per game. Johnson's Lakers have the NBA's best record as well, 51 and 17. MJ clearly has the scoring edge, 33 points a game. Plus, he's a first-team all-defense guy. I think it's another hard choice for the voters.
Well, you and I vote it is going to be difficult.
Hard, no question.
Free throw drops for Rollins.
You know, it's hard not to appreciate a big rim protecting big guy like Tree Rollins. I mean, he knows his role and is determined to play it well for the good of the team, and shot blocking is one of his greatest attributes.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Williams, he's checked in for Nance. Brown comes in for Bennett, and Kerr subbed in for Price. Rollins hits them both. So Mike Fratello, this Cavs-Bulls matchup, it has really turned into a terrific rivalry.
Well, the Bulls keep knocking the Cavs out in the playoffs. Division rivals play each other 6 times during the regular season, so they see each other a ton.
Very good point.
Whoa, man, what a slam.
He's showing off, isn't he? That's
Yeah.
just a show-off move right there.
More than a little bit, he was going for the highlight reel dunk.
Bulls shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Free throw good, Jordan. 54 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Here's Kerr. No points in the game yet for him. Brown outside. To the right side. Rollins the pass to Brown. From deep. They get it back. Williams. He doesn't hit that one.
And this is how you defend a player like him. Nice job contesting without fouling.
So Jordan now approaching the 54-point mark he posted against the Cavs earlier this season.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks. That's a heads-up play by Kerr, finding the open man and getting him the ball on time and on target. Well done.
A drive by Jordan. The pass to Davis. Shoots over Brown. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Well, I tell you, his vision has been outstanding in this one, finding many opportunities to create for his team.
This is how you run an offense, moving the ball and rewarding ready shooters.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's Chicago running away with it. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. All right, we've made it to the 4th quarter. Kevin, Mike, Clark, and DA with you. Yet another matchup between the Cavs and the Bulls. These two know each other so well.
Well, when you talk about Craig Elo, what a story this guy is. Was cut from the NBA, playing in a minor professional league, got a 10-day contract with Cleveland 3 years ago to replace Mark Price, who had appendicitis. Elo has stuck since then in the league.
Brown out there with Bennett. Then there's Rollins. Then there's Hardy. And it's Kerr in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Jordan driving inside. Jordan now just a single point shy of hitting his 54-point masterpiece against the Cavs earlier this year. Kicks to Bennett. Pass to Brown. Here's Rollins. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Pass to Bennett. Kerr outside. Here's Brown. Michael Jordan now has his 2nd straight double-double. And they double up Jordan. And it's Chicago scoring again. And for Elo, making it in the NBA, Clark, he just got rewarded.
And really cool to see. I mean, recently signing a new big contract. He's a fantastic 3-point shooter, and he's one of the better defenders at the 2-guard spot in the league. And he's got a really good work ethic and sets a great example for his teammates.
Well said. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Hardy. Offline with his 3. Well, we've been tracking the scoring of Michael Jordan. And, Coach, no surprise. He has been dynamite.
Did they have to run that story today about Elo guarding Jordan? I think the article poked the bear, as if Jordan needed anything else to motivate him.
Isn't that the truth? My goodness. Hardy passes to Kerr. Pass to Hardy. Back to Kerr. Over to the left wing. Brown kicks to Kerr. Here's Bennett. King with the block.
Great D from King. That's his role on this squad.
Here's Jordan. It's good. Jordan's got 59 points.
How about the quarter from him? On a tear.
They need to find a high percentage shot, Clark, to regain some of that confidence.
I think they've gone too long without seeing one go down, and that begins to mess with your psyche.
Clark, the Bulls have done a great job against the Cavs. Michael Jordan rising to career levels for the first time since 1987. 61 points. There's the pass to Bennett. To the left wing. Passes it to Brown. And here's Kerr looking to end the run. Purdue with the rebound. Jordan on the wing. Defended by Kerr. That ties it. Michael Jordan has equaled his career high. 63 points. An enormous effort tonight. Hardy passes to Bennett. Now Brown. Kerr outside. Back to Brown. Pass to Bennett. Kerr with it. Over in the corner. Brown. Takes the three. The Cavaliers with another miss. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls.
2 minutes remaining.
He's done it. Michael Jordan has set a new career high. 65 points.
They're not just on fire. Nothing is getting in their way on offense.
It's practically supernatural. The defense is trying everything.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Pass to Kerr. Inside, right at the free throw line. The shot by Rollins no good.
Well, there wasn't much there in terms of defensive pressure. I'm sure he'd like another crack at that shot.
And right now, they're just trying to figure out how to snap out of this funk.
Yeah, you know, this is when you really need your leaders to step up and turn up the heat and take over.
The fader. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And it's puzzling to me why he elected to fade away. He should have just gone right up with it. Bad.
Michael Jordan, now at 67 points, has now set this building's scoring record. Absolutely outstanding. Here's Hardy. King with the block. Purdue with the ball. Jordan outside. To the paint. Davis, the pass to King. Kicks it out to Jordan. Unbelievable. Jordan just notched 69 points. A man on a mission tonight, folks. Holy cow. Now the pass to Bennett. Now Brown. Kerr outside. We've got 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Shot by Bennett, no good. And they double up Jordan. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
They have shown up at just the right time, putting the finishing touches on this game.
This run absolutely closes the door on any chance of a surprise ending. That'll do it.
Now here's Hardy. Kerr outside. And the Bulls with another win over Cleveland. Coach, Chicago is 4-0 against the Cavs this season.
They've got one more meeting in 2 weeks to finish the season series. But, guys, this is total domination by Chicago.
And Clark, tonight, a Bulls win.